Wellness babe, come closer, come closer, come closer. 2025 is yours. Claim it. 2025 is yours, wellness babe. And we're taking over. That's it. Put that somewhere. Put that in your vision board. Write it down. We're taking over in 2025. Stop playing games and stop playing with yourself. And I'm going to show you how and why you should take over in 2025. Hey guys, it's Tyra Monet and I am the owner of Ty's Garden. I'm also a DMV based babe, born and raised from Maryland, PG County to be exact. And I want to share quickly a couple of tips and share a little bit of inspiration to help us stay motivated going into the new year and going into 2025. And why, if you have a wellness business, if you are in wellness, if you are a fitness coach, a chef, a therapist, you sell herbal teas, you sell body butters, you just sell anything that comes under the wellness umbrella, 2025 is a year for you. And I'm going to explain to you how you should take over in 2025 and why it's going to happen. Number one, I've been in business with Ty's Garden, my baby, for about 4 years now. And I have shared a couple of tips on YouTube here before, but I also have videos on my Instagram and on my TikTok pages, so please follow. I came on here earlier, the year before last, actually explaining how to start a wellness business in 2024. Actually updated it to 2025, but I am feeling extremely inspired today because I just feel that I know that if I stay the pace of my goals, everything is going to come into fruition. And I'm just here to share with you guys, like, you have to plan. You have to set goals for yourself. You have to make the time for yourself in order for you to succeed. And for me, consistency is literally the hardest part. I have a full-time job. I've had a full-time job ever since I got out of college. I actually started my full-time job while I was in my last year of college. And I do work in public health. So public health wellness is right up my alley. It is my passion. I am inspired by it. I love serving people. I love helping people. I love giving back to my community. So anything wellness, public health, community based is me. That screams me. When you're passionate about what you do and you're passionate about connecting with people, inspiring people, helping people, you're always going to feel that. Always going to feel that. It doesn't go away. You think about it a lot. You think about when is going to be the next opportunity for me to give back to my community, when is going to be the next opportunity for me to give something that I created to make a difference for another person or for a community. So this year, I want us to stay on track and stay consistent. And it's hard when you have so many different things going on. And I know this because I know how I am. And I'm telling you from my own experience that you have to stay on track with your goals and you have to plan ahead. The only way I'm able to be consistent is planning ahead. And for example, if I batch create some content, sometimes I will sit for a couple hours and make multiple clips, videos, and everything so I can post for 3 weeks in advance, 3 weeks ahead of time. So that is an example of making sure that you're planning on staying on track. I want to be specific in this video and say that in order for us to be successful and take over, we do have to be consistent and we have to write out our SMART goals. And my best tip for you right now, as you are trying to figure out, okay, it's about to be a new year, I need to stay on top of my goals. I'm tired of feeling like I'm not progressing in my business or myself professionally. What do I need to do? Write out your SMART goals. Use ChatGPT. If you are not hip to ChatGPT, today is the day that you need to start. The crazy thing about me saying this right now is ChatGPT is down right now, but don't knock it. They may be trying to calibrate whatever, get it together. but ChatGPT your SMART goals. And I'm going to give you guys a prompt that I want you to type into ChatGPT for Wellness Babes for 2025. So you're going to log into ChatGPT. If you don't have an account, make one. It's free. And you're going to put into a prompt, and you are going to tell ChatGPT, help me create 3 to 5 SMART goals for my wellness journey in 2025. My initial goals are, and you're going to lay out 3 to 5 goals. My initial goals are to have more endurance, become more fit. My initial goals are to be more consistent with posting on social media. My initial goals are to have a solid 10 clients for my business, or a solid 10 clients that are coming to me monthly. However you want to say, you need to be very specific about your goals. And I'm going to give you an example why. My Instagram page, for example, I wanted to have 500 followers on my Instagram page. So of course with that comes with me being a little bit more consistent with posting and engaging with followers, or engaging with people on social media to build that. That was a small goal that I had for the latter half of this year, and I was able to reach it. And now I'm actually about to be at close to 600 towards the end of the year. So I surpassed that goal. You have to be specific so that you know that your goals are attainable and that you're actually able to measure your goals. That's why we call them SMART goals. ChatGPT is also a great resource because you can be as specific as you want with ChatGPT, and it's going to feed you an idea, help you curate your idea for it to become attainable. That is really what I want you to hone in on. More strategic plan goals for my wellness business or for my wellness journey in 2025. It'll tell you that. It'll tell you, okay, we have a plan for marketing, we have a plan for social media, we have a plan for your products, we have a plan for your clients. You can be as specific as you want. And I'm saying this because I want us to stop working our brain to the point that we're burning out when we're trying to develop things. Because I'm saying this because I do this and I still do it to this day, but I'm saying it because it's going to help. I have the tendency to constantly just overthink, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, oh, I need to do this today, like I need to have 10 things I need to do today or this week. It's too much. Having these attainable goals is going to help you reach your goals. So yeah, just make sure that you are utilizing your resources like ChatGPT and be very specific. One of the things I plan on doing today and tomorrow, getting ready for 2025, is truly planning out attainable goals. Like, okay, I need to post 3 times a week. I need to post 5 times on this platform. I need to post 2 times on this platform. I need to engage. Also, another thing that I'm doing is not just about social media. So that's just one aspect. Social media is for you to network and let people see your craft. You have to market yourself. And I get nervous every time I make a post. I lie to you not. I have like this anxiety feeling like, oh my God, I'm about to post something and everybody's going to see it. But when I say the growth that I've made for myself, not listening to what other people have said or how other people are viewing me, I've made a lot of progress. And you truly have to not care what people think, but you also have to care about the quality of what you're putting out too. You can always put an effort, like always put an effort. Don't just say, okay, I post a video, you can't even see you in the background. You know, it's like you can't hear. Put care into what you're putting out for the world to see. And you're going to start to attract like, okay, she's serious about this. She's really trying to put her best foot forward. She's really trying to put up quality content. So like I said, social media is just one aspect. Another goal that I have for 2025, specifically in regards to networking and building a community around, for example, a Pilates community and also a wellness community, is attending events. You need to get out there and meet people. You need to share, verbally say, hey, I'm so-and-so and I do this. people are not going to always believe you when you're hiding behind a screen or you're hiding behind social media. So you need to be face to face. Like, it could be a pop-up that's going on in your community or even in another city. Another thing I'm going to try to do this year is travel to meet people, or travel to be in that world and be in that moment of experiences and people who are passionate about the same things I'm passionate about. And I tell you, I feel so inspired when I go to events that are wellness based, or like just events that have like-minded people who are just on the same type of movement and wave that I am in regards to wellness. It's just so inspiring. And one of my goals specifically is to try to attend those type of events either once or twice a month, because I can't keep saying like I want to grow a community, I want to have clients, and I want to have more customers if I'm not putting myself out there and people don't know who I am. That doesn't make sense. So my recommendation to you, I said this in a previous video as well, is to go on Eventbrite and just search. Go on TikTok, go on Instagram and search events that are happening in your area that you can sign up for. And you don't have to pay $200, $500 to go to a conference. I'm not saying do that. Some of these events are free. Some of these events are happy hours. If you don't drink, don't think about the drinking aspect. You're going there to meet people. I have gone to a couple of non-alcoholic events in the DMV recently this year, and that has created a wealth of opportunities that I didn't even think of like attending before. And I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And now it's just allowed me to flourish and have so many different other connections and ideas just based off of 2 events that I went to this year. And one was my event that I created from going to the first event. So it's just like, listen guys, you have to make the time. You have to plan. Say like, okay, it's January. I'm telling you, by the end of this week, you need to know which 2 events you're going to in January. I got my 2. You need to figure out your 2. I'm working on February now. So I'm telling you, just the networking part and also being consistent. And when I say consistency, it's even just being consistent by putting yourself out there. And like I said, you don't have to pay, oh, I'm going to this conference and it's $80 a person. No, it's not really. I don't think you should be paying that to network, honestly, truly. Like paying that to say, hey, I'm so-and-so, like let's follow each other. But it's a good way for you to, again, grow that community and let people know exactly who you are. Another really big part of this is your health. Like when I am, as you know, as a wellness person, when you are in your groove, you feel amazing. You are on track with your schedule, whether you wake up at 5 a.m., whether you don't wake up at 5 a.m., whether you work out every day, whether you're in your practice. You feel amazing because you are created to fulfill yourself. That is your passion. You were created to fulfill yourself. You were created to feel good and let other people feel good. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to remove things in your life that are not serving you, that are holding you back from achieving your goals. And that sounds so cliche, but I promise you, it's just like, some things are truly holding you back from even just spreading that wellness energy to other people. So that's what I recommend for you guys to really just focus on going into this new year, because I am very hard on myself, and I've been very hard on myself. And as I mentioned earlier, I do have a full-time job, so I am constantly balancing something that I do love and maintain towards something that I'm going after and trying to achieve, and that is difficult. So it's just about making sure that, okay, I need to make sure I'm doing XYZ here. What's next? I need to do XYZ here. I need to connect with this person. And let me say this. If you are hard on yourself like I am, don't get too frustrated and worried because, oh, okay, dang, I want to get a studio, or I want to get this certification or whatever. You have to keep being persistent. You have to keep being persistent. Ask questions. Introduce yourself to people who have what you are looking for. Ask them the right way, because you may find out maybe this really isn't for me. Maybe I don't need a certification. Maybe I don't want to be a therapist. Maybe I do want to be a Pilates instructor. The more that you literally verbally talk about what you want, it is the universe is going to bring it to you. And this is a conversation I was having with one of my closest friends, because we're kind of like on the same path of life right now. And you really just have to put your cards out on the table and just see what comes back to you. And if it was not for you, it was not meant for you. And I'll just give a specific example. If you are trying to become a Pilates instructor, and you're trying to figure out, okay, where the heck am I going to get this money from to pay for this program? Even if you're trying to get a certification as a therapist, or you're just trying to open a wellness center, whatever, you're just trying to find funding. You have to ask the questions. You have to show up. You have to tell whoever the company is that you're eager to apply, that you're eager for this. And you can't just, look at the information. Okay, I looked at it, but did you ask questions? Did you get on the phone? Did you talk to who you needed to talk to get all the information you need? And then ask about, are there programs for low income? Are there programs for students? Are there programs or discounts? Like, you have to ask the questions. If you don't ask, you will never receive. And that's what I want us to do more of in 2025 too, is just ask the question. And don't be greedy, just like, oh, well, I want to do this, and this is the reason why. No, just ask questions. Just like, I'm extremely interested, and this is why I'm interested, but I know that this is the portion that's going to hold me back from really fulfilling this. Like, I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have the time. I am a mom. I work full time. I'm a student in college, and I'm also trying to do this, So it's just like, everybody's situation is unique, but I'm telling you, if you want something, you're going to make a way. You're going to figure it out, and you're going to do it. And you just have to have that tunnel vision and zone everything and everyone out to just get to what you want. And I also want to say this as I wrap this conversation up, along with me saying I am hard on myself. One thing I'm also going to focus on in 2025, it's okay to be hard on yourself, but don't stress yourself out to the point that you feel that you are not good enough, or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not on the right path of where God wants you to be, basically. Like, take your time, focus on perfecting your craft, making it unique to yourself. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Oh, this person's doing this, oh, this person's doing that. Do what makes you happy. Find your thing. Oh, this is different, I'm going to do this. And people will say, oh, you should do this, you should do. No, granted, you consider it, because ideas from other people are helpful to a certain extent. They are harmful too, but have tunnel vision and focus on what you like to do. If you are a fitness person and you like to do group workouts, focus on the group workouts. If you like to do solos, focus on the solos. If you like to do in-person stuff versus doing content at home, figure it out. Like, do what makes you happy, because as you keep doing it, you're going to keep getting better. And that's the point that I'm in right now. I want to keep getting better. I want to stay in this mode. I want to stay in this wheel. Like, okay, cool, record a video, boom, got it uploaded, boom, what's next? Like, and it's not more so I'm trying to burn myself out. It's just like, I got it, and I'm going to hold on to it. How can I make it better? But don't make yourself feel bad that you aren't at a certain point, because God is going to continue to open up windows and doors of opportunity as you do your part. As you do your part, the opportunities are going to continue to open up. You're going to meet people who create the space for you, which is, I said I was almost done, but you're going to meet people who create the space for you. You're going to have those connections and people that are going to bridge those gaps of what you need, of information that you need, of resources that you need, as long as you continue to put yourself out there and take care of yourself. So, wellness, babe. 2025, like, get your SMART goals, be specific, get a planner. My mom gave me a planner for Christmas yesterday was Christmas. My mom gave me a planner for Christmas. Be still and know. Like, what? That's how you know. This time, look, January. For I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord. Like, come on now, y'all. I had to get on here and say that. I appreciate you guys so much for staying tuned in. I know my video, I'm like, is this girl doing vlogs? She doing Pilates? Listen, figure it out. Find your wave and stick to it. Nothing else matters. And I feel like also, like, you know, social media and stuff can be so overwhelming. And I have my moments too. Like, I have my moments too where I'm like overwhelmed and just like doom scrolling and stuff like that, because I'm just like trying to process everything that I want to do. But I'm just like, you know what? Let me just get up and be productive and actually do it. So that is my spill for today. I'm gonna drop in the ChatGPT prompt that I want you guys to produce on your own. Make it specific goals for yourself. You can spread out your goals to be either quarterly, so like quarter, that's actually what I did quarterly goals. So I was just like, I need to figure out what I'm doing January to March. Then I'm gonna do April to June or whatever, and then I'm going to do the summer, and then whatever. So you have to be specific, y'all, because that's the only way that you are going to be able to process everything that you are trying to do in order for you to accomplish your goals. So let me know what else you guys want to hear more of. I need to continue to talk to you guys. But yeah, this is good. This is really good. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Road to 500 subscribers. Thank y'all for even being subscribed. Please like this video. But anyway, y'all, make sure you check out my behind the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, because y'all know I consistently post there too. But I love you guys so much. Continue to grow. Continue to pour into yourself, and you will flourish. All right, bye.